Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back for part 2 of the Cincinnati Toy Show. If you haven't caught part 1, I'm going to throw a card to it right there. Make sure you go check that out and then swing right back on over for part 2. Guys, as I said in the first video, the Cincinnati Toy Show was held on October 13th, 2019 at the Sharonville Convention Center. And boy, was this show awesome. I also want to apologize, guys, if my voice sounds a little gravelly. I am just getting over a cold. There's a pretty sweet piece that my friend David actually ended up picking up, the vintage collection of Sokka. This booth had plenty of awesome vintage collection figures. And as you may already know, love the vintage collection. It has some amazing card art, and the articulation and detail on the figures is 100% all there. Before we get into the video, guys, too hot and heavy, it would mean a lot to me if right now you would just take a moment and go smash that subscribe button. There's one in the bottom right hand corner of your screen right now, as well as the one below the video. If you could take the time to leave a comment, let me know what you're liking in the videos. That also really helps the channel, and make sure to hit that like button, guys. Again, that'll be right down below there with the subscribe button below the screen. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be possible, so stay tuned for more great toy content. This booth here was manned by some of my buddies, Sean and Ryan. Sean and Ryan, if you're watching this, thanks for letting me hang out at your booth and giving me a place to stay in Cincy. The show was absolutely amazing, and here was their epic setup, guys. They go all out for the Cincinnati Toy Show. They go out for every toy show they do. And they had a whole entire end cap with so many great pieces. This booth had so many card figures, guys, and rare epic Star Wars pieces. I probably could have made a whole video just on this one booth. Because, I mean, look at it, guys. You don't get this quality of card figures that often, especially in this quantity. Feast your eyes on that right there, guys. That is the prototype instruction sheet for the vintage Ewoks Village. They're printed on just single-sided pieces of paper and stapled together. A really cool piece to get to see. Right on top there, that white thing, pretty interesting bootleg Darth Vader blow-up thing, which I have never seen anything quite like before. Here is another neat set right here, guys. The Famous Monsters candle making set. It had Frankenstein and Wolfman candles you could make. Never seen anything like that. A definite awesome piece for any monster collector out there. The Cincinnati Toy Show definitely was not overcrowded when it came to Funko Pops, but there was a couple tables that had their fair share. This one went all out, bringing the Funko Pops, literally just filling up everything on their table. They had some more stuck up in the back. So if you were into Pops, definitely a show to come out to. But if you don't like Pops, also a great show to come out to because they weren't overcrowded. Guys, this booth here was Ken Simmons' booth. Ken Simmons did all the photography on the vintage Kenner Star Wars figures. So all the box art that you saw, if you grew up in the 70s, you had the amazing box art, pictures and random ads. He did all of that. Or if you're a vintage collector now, and you're looking back and you see all those epic pieces on the vintage box work, that was him. He sets up at a couple different shows. The Cincinnati show and the Columbus show are usually ones he's at. And his pieces are really cool and highly recommend if you get the chance to go check them out. Here was James Ford's, the show promoter's booth, and as usual, he's bringing out his full lot of Toy Show goodness, including his Revenge of the Jedi proof cards. Guys, I'm out here at Cincinnati, and I ran into none other than Josh Pence.
What's up, guys?
So we last talked to Josh at the Great Ohio Toy Show last spring. So, yeah, it was quite a bit ago.
That's right. Yeah.
So, Josh has been, making big moves on his channel. He's a great guy. Make sure to check it out. I'll throw a link to his channel in the description, as well as in the card above, right there.
I need to do that card thing. I've never done that before. Shows how good of a YouTuber I am.
So yeah, guys.
Make sure to sub to him though before you subscribe to me if you're watching.
Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
So Josh, what's been like the big thing that you've done here recently in world collecting that you've liked the most?
When I went to Tennessee and did the panel at the IC Collectors Con. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of everything this year.
That's awesome.
It was super fun.
Yeah, Josh was out there. Billy went with you too, right?
Billy went, he was
Toy Bills, another great channel to check out.
Yeah. I wish he was here today, but he had to work or whatever. So, and then since he moved to Texas, so that put a damper on my collecting world for the year. So it evened out with the panel.
Did you pick up any really cool pieces here recently?
No, I've been selling a lot.
You've been selling a lot?
Yeah, I've been
making room.
Yep, making room for new stuff.
You got something in mind you're looking for?
No, I'll know when I find it.
You'll know when you find it. That's kind of how I am when I collect.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you got to be though. Honestly, you got to be prepared.
Well, happy hunting today.
Thank you, man.
Guys, make sure to check out his channel. He's one of the reasons I got into YouTube, and he has great content. So make sure you go subscribe to that.
Thank you, guys.
Catch you guys around. Make sure to stay watching. We're gonna have lots of great content coming your way.
Peace.
Hey guys, so that was Josh Pence, and like I said, he was one of the reasons I got into YouTube. Him and some other people. I was watching their toy videos, and basically I said to myself, man, I go to a lot of toy shows too, and I love toys. I'd love to be able to share that with others. Their videos are, bringing a lot of happiness to people, and I'd like to help contribute to that. If any of you guys out there are watching and you're thinking, I think I'd like to start maybe up a YouTube channel, feel free to shoot me a message, guys, on my Facebook or the comments down here. I'm more than happy to help you guys get that going. It's really a lot of fun to go out there, make these videos, and be able to share a passion that you have with others. Right there, guys, is a very cool Return of the Jedi pallet toy Boba Fett. So, if you saw on the price tag right there, it said not Toy Tony. So what that means, if you're unaware, there was a guy, his name was Tony, who made a whole bunch of fake pallet toy figures where he was able to get extra card backs and extra bubbles from the factory. And he would go and get really nice mint condition figures and then seal those onto the figures, card backs, making fake carded figures, and then he sold those as they were real. He produced a bunch of different ones of those until eventually he was caught. I mentioned those briefly back at my Star Wars Celebration video when I interviewed the prop shop auction people, and they sold a couple of them. They were very upfront about it. They were no way trying to scam people, but that's the story of the Toy Tonys if you were unaware. Here's another good friends of mine's booth, guys, Trent and Cory Bailey. Their collection really is quite amazing. They are from Tennessee, but still make the drive out to go to these awesome toy shows here in Cincinnati and also at Columbus. They're great people. If you get the chance to meet them, stop by, say hi. They collect Wickets, and if you have Instagram, highly recommend checking out their collection. That is at the Wicket Chick. They had a lot of great pieces at their booth, but one thing I really enjoyed checking out were these Star Tots. If you don't know what Star Tot is, they are little giveaways they give away at Star Wars Celebration for the collecting track panels. As you can tell, guys, the Cincinnati show was rocking it out. The next Cincinnati Toy Show will be Sunday, October 11th, 2020 at the Sharonville Convention Center from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And guys, the next CTS promotion show is the Columbus Toy Show held at the Ohio State Fairgrounds in the Lausch Building. That'll be Sunday, March 22nd, 2020, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the Columbus show is even bigger than Cincinnati. I mean, the Columbus show is absolutely massive. The last one had like 420 vendors tables. Absolutely, that's just so many toys. So many toys. So many people came out too. There was 6,000 in attendance. Definitely not going to want to miss that one. So mark your calendars for those two upcoming shows, guys. Thank you for watching and for all your support. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.